Bug. Fuck out of here, bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Damn, I feel
Folks
good
here
as
in
fuck.
Cleveland, even though all the down years have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. There's the rookie from Auburn, Anthony Schwartz. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game. Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Cause that shit really be happening. You talking about the first snap score over 100,000? I'm dying. What the fuck?
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Bro, what the Nigga, what the fuck? Bitch, you bro, everything hella funny.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this
last
one
name
away.
Roach, bro. I just can't do it, bro.
Bro, watch out, bro.
Bro, that shit comedy. This
nigga's gonna keep saying it.
nigga last name.
Nah, bro, this nigga just gonna keep saying it, bro.
Bro, this nigga last name Roach, bro. I know his high school days was terrible. I'm already knowing.
Hey, fuck out of here, bro.
I probably think his daddy was a Roach. I don't care about that bed bug. Talk to me, nigga. We gotta hear Reeboks. I mean Rebels. Whatever the fuck your shit is, nigga. Out of here, bitch.
He's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
We just found
Garrett, the old pro, in on the tackle.
Bro, he about to run me up, bro. Go on, bro.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again.
Go on, bro. Don't blow my little vibe, bro. Don't blow my little vibe, bro.
You got first two, you got 2 first names. Out of here.
Yeah, nigga, you got 6 stomachs. Talk to me, bitch.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Hell no.
I feel a lot of hate.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Bro, who the hell is these niggas, bro? I don't even know you, nigga.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
We done found.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Able to slither by and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And a run like that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. He ran for 1,000 yards in North Carolina last year. In fact, there's over 1,100 and 19 touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard rusher, Michael Carter, who's taken in the 4th round by the Jets. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne were taking over him. But many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back in the draft.
Yeah, you deserve me else saying that shit, man.
Bro, he comedy. What the fuck, bro? Hell no.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
We done
Throwing
found.
is Bridgewater. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Charles, Thursday night game,
watch out, bro.
I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put it in the playbook. So as you say, you shrink the playbook. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game on Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in this.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
Hey, I know he got you in school. They was all right with it. Let's call Mr. Roach and see how he feels about it.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro?
Okay,
Bro, that
you
shit
like that?
comedy.
Let's get Mr. Roach on the phone. See how he,
God, that
see
shit
how
comedy.
funny he think
Oh,
that
God,
is.
that shit comedy.
Hey, Mr. Roach, I need you to come down here for a second.
Bro, that shit's hilarious, bro.
First down, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
This is
man, I'm weak as fuck,
intercepted.
bro. I'm over
Picked
here
off
throwing
by the rookie
bullshit.
corner, Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
I hate Baker. This
Yeah,
nigga
that's
sucks.
a tough one, because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do,
Nah, it
he
ain't
had to put
Baker.
a little air
It's
under
me.
it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Exactly.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater.
That's a
And
good
the
pass.
reception made by Green. And he'll be carried out across midfield down to the 45.
You sound like a damn lawnmower.
First down. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the
You look like a
45-yard
your
line.
fat ass.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You look like
I
a
do know from
fat
experience, when you
ass.
slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Chipotle
That's
burrito.
complete to the tight end, Sauber. And they're going to have another
triple
first
meats.
down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
Get ready to meet in that motherfucker.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Bro, what?
Get it again on 2nd
You
down.
like a pastor?
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
The pork chop and the peacock.
Bridgewater. And he checks this one down to Williams. He went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Calling a loss of 2.
Like an AirPod with ones.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Bro, go, bro.
Here's Bridgewater.
Like a chicken strip with balmains.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
They start on
Like a
the
Spanish potato.
Chubb. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners.
Bro, fuck out of here, bro.
He always told his runners,
Bro, if you don't go, bro.
pregame, get used to the ground shaking.
Nigga called me a P5 with a Gucci belt.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Hell no.
Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard
Bro,
line.
I'm crying. What the
sorry,
fuck?
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we
This
look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
You die better, bro. You gotta chill out with that.
Just give them a
Shut
whole
up.
lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
started
And he is
school,
tackled
bitch.
inside the 49.
You like 50, bro. How many times you gonna restart school, bitch? What the fuck?
Nigga, I jumped out one time.
You gonna be a gym teacher?
Here's Williams. And he is met at the line of
A music
scrimmage, and
teacher?
he goes down right
Oh, I
there.
just my mama. Yup.
7-0 ball game.
I fucking knew it, bitch. I fucking knew it, bitch. I knew your mama joke was coming. I fucking knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. Damn.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, lay out the code 45.
His 5th sack of the season.
Signed in the offseason, Jadeveon Clowney. Everywhere he goes, people expect to see what we just saw. Him chasing quarterbacks and putting them on the deck. He's been around in this league a number of different...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go.
I know, we
So,
done found- we
there
done
is
found-
time if they want to mount something here.
Not only
Oh, bro.
time, but they have 3 timeouts.
Nope,
at their
nope, 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 nope.
So
Wait, what?
That changes everything that you're doing.
What?
here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the
See my
sidelines
shit,
hoping to
nigga.
get out of
No.
bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call
Nah.
timeout and regroup.
After the
Good
pickup
love.
of 5, here's
Good
2nd
love.
and 5. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mayfield on first down. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Pick up, I've been
Now the Broncos are
calling.
going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26
I just want to
seconds
see
to
where
go
your
until
head.
halftime.
When I pull up
After
in
the
that
sack
main
on the
back in
first
that
down,
main man.
Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Now the Browns
Damn, it's
will
gonna be in the
use
second
first
quarter.
of
I ain't
their
even
3 timeouts,
eat.
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
That shit crazy, bro.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle,
What?
he finds Pettis complete. Now a
Bro,
timeout
what?
taken. Perhaps a chance for
Bro,
one
what?
more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Pick up, I've been calling all night.
They'll throw
I just
again.
want to see
Here's
where your
Mayfield.
head
And that is
at. We gotta catch that, bro.
stopping the clock with 5
I'm gonna take
seconds
my
to
field
go.
goal.
I think that was good strategy there.
Bro,
trying to
what?
get right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-0. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
KJ Hamler returning it. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Damn, for real?
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in the second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Hamler now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Hey, I'll be back, yo. I'm like an hour.
This bitch think I'm stupid, bro. What the fuck, nigga?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be
Pick up, I've been calling all
I would say
night.
so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
They
It wasn't the
should.
strongest of
Oh,
first
bitches.
halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. And he'll be
Bro, it's a
taken
nigga
down, but
right
not
there.
before he works it past the 50. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
Give me that. Thank you. What the
Heavy
fuck?
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's just
That was
across
good, that was good,
midfield
bro.
and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did
That
not
nigga
go
lasted
their way, and
much,
that's
bro.
not
What
going
the
to help
fuck?
matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Bro.
Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback.
Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hamler now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater will try and throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Throwing, Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He's got a man complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do. And
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Play fake. Bridgewater. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. And running with power here. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed.
Suave, eBay.
This one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guy. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater flush to his right. He's got it to Williams. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. To throw is Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by Hooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by John Johnson. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Hey, alert 33.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they work this out past the 25. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.